Kobo further enlightened Alina on the value of solitude, highlighting that it offers an opportunity for personal growth, self-discovery, and the cultivation of one's inner world. He emphasized that authentic friendships, though few, are priceless and enduring, transcending time and distance. The monk concluded by teaching Alina that loneliness, when viewed from a different perspective, can be a powerful ally in the pursuit of true happiness and spiritual fulfillment. In a serene conversation between Alina and the wise monk Kobo, Alina expressed her loneliness and her concern over having few friends. The monk, with profound wisdom, reassured her that true happiness does not stem from the quantity of friendships, but rather from their quality. He explained that having few, but genuine, friends allows for deeper, more meaningful connections and provides the freedom to be oneself without the constraints of societal expectations. Through these teachings, the monk bestowed upon his disciples the knowledge to navigate the challenges of life with grace and discernment, balancing generosity with self-preservation. The monk then shared 8 signs that reveal those who may seek to harm us, ranging from manipulation and destructive criticism to social isolation and defamation. He highlighted the importance of vigilance and self-awareness in protecting oneself from such adversities. The monk's tales emphasized the value of maintaining integrity, cultivating strong connections, and safeguarding one's privacy and opportunities from those who might wish to sabotage them. In his final caution, the monk warned against physical aggression and threats, urging resilience and wisdom in the face of such darkness. The monk cautioned against excessive kindness, noting that it can be harmful. He advised that focusing solely on others' needs while neglecting one's own can lead to self-erasure and exploitation. The moral imparted was clear: generosity is a noble gift, yet it must be cultivated with care and awareness, ensuring a balance between giving and receiving. Overextending oneself in the pursuit of goodness can lead to personal detriment, diminishing one's self-esteem and mental balance. The monk imparted wisdom on the virtue of generosity, emphasizing that when given with a balanced heart, it can transform relationships and bring joy to both the giver and the receiver. Chiara, enlightened by the monk's teachings, learned that true generosity must flow like a harmonious current, driven by deep awareness and sincere love, rather than being forced. The monk concluded with a gentle counsel, urging Chiara to offer her kindness like the cherry tree in the village, generous yet balanced, finding joy in giving without expecting too much in return. Both stories underscore the importance of balance, whether in forgiveness or kindness, and the necessity of maintaining one's own inner peace while extending compassion and generosity to others. In another lesson, Chiara, a young girl disheartened by the unkindness of others, despite her generosity, sought the counsel of the wise monk Arrow. He narrated an ancient legend about a village that thrived on kindness but began to falter when generosity was taken for granted. The moral of the tale was clear: kindness and generosity must be balanced with wisdom and discernment. Excessive kindness, without regard for one's own well-being, can lead to a depletion of one's inner resources. As the story unfolds, we learn that forgiveness, in the Buddhist tradition, is not merely an outward gesture, but a profound inner transformation. It is a gift we bestow upon ourselves, freeing us from the chains of the past and allowing us to move forward with a lighter heart. Cumin, who recounted this tale, highlighted the profound lesson imparted by the Buddha: forgiveness is an act of mercy towards others and oneself. It is an inner journey of releasing guilt and embracing peace. Inspired by the Buddha's wisdom, the man embarked on a path of self-forgiveness, finding solace in meditation and learning to let go of past regrets. One day, a man returned to the Buddha, no longer fueled by anger but with sincere remorse. He pleaded for forgiveness, confessing that his ignorance had blinded him, leading him to focus solely on his own life and family. The Buddha, with a serene smile, gently refused to forgive him, explaining that there was nothing to forgive. The man, surprised, learned from this that true forgiveness is not a transactional act, but an internal process of compassion and liberation. In conclusion, both the teachings of Hogi and the Buddha highlight the importance of discernment, compassion, and the liberating power of forgiveness. By practicing these virtues, one can navigate life's challenges with a lighter heart and a clearer mind, upholding one's inner peace amidst the complexities of human relationships. Master Kumin further expounded on this lesson, emphasizing that true forgiveness is a practice of letting go of the past and releasing oneself from the chains of resentment. It is not about condoning the actions of others, but about freeing oneself from the emotional burdens that hinder spiritual progress. Hogi, it is said that you possess the wisdom to discern the nature of people and safeguard inner peace. I humbly ask that you teach me, she implored, eager to absorb the monk's knowledge. Hogi, it is said that you possess the wisdom to discern the nature of people and safeguard inner peace. I humbly ask that you teach me, she implored, eager to absorb the monk's knowledge. Life is a complex web of lessons and opportunities for growth. Offering help unbidden may deprive others of the precious opportunity to discover their own strengths. Wisdom lies in recognizing that sometimes the most valuable lesson is one learned through personal effort and experience. Therefore, let our help be a beacon of light, offered with awareness and respect when requested, rather than the catalyst for unintended consequences. In summation, Noro concluded, this story teaches us the wisdom of discerning when to extend a hand and when to hold back. Karma, like an unbroken river, carries our actions forward, and the manner in which we offer aid can alter destiny's very structure. Before offering help, remember that each encounter and challenge is part of an individual's karmic journey, and at times the greatest help we can give is to allow them to traverse their path unaided. He recounted numerous instances when empathy urged him to intervene, yet Buddha's wisdom guided him to wait until assistance was sought. Each action we take sends ripples through the waters of karma, Noro reiterated. Helping unbidden influences not only the karma of others, but may create ripples that disrupt our own lives. Suffering is often a consequence of past actions, and our interference may alter the natural course of the lessons one must learn. Even Buddha revered the sacredness of the individual learning process and the inviolability of each soul's karma, Noro affirmed. Suffering, though harsh, is a precious teacher. Every soul is bound by their own karma, Noro explained. Our actions, whether good or ill, echo back to us. By helping unbidden, we disrupt the delicate balance of another's karma and, paradoxically, may harm our own. Suffering is a vital lesson in our spiritual growth, Noro continued. Each person, like a jewel, is shaped by the pressures of life and the trials they face. But when we intervene without invitation, we deprive them of the opportunity to learn, grow, and fortify themselves. Life is a great river, and each of us a small boat navigating its tumultuous course, Noro began in a calm, measured tone. Often we are tempted to leap into that current, attempting to steer others' boats without being summoned to do so. To illustrate this point, Noro recounted an ancient tale of a young monk, eager to aid a companion in distress, who intervened without being asked. Though well-intentioned, the monk's actions set off a chain of unforeseen events, entangling both in a labyrinth of challenges, some quite dire. In a serene Buddhist monastery, nestled amid lush gardens and ancient trees, the venerable and wise monk Noro convened his disciples to discuss a matter dear to their hearts. Their curiosity was evident, and their gazes fixed intently upon Noro, eager to comprehend why, despite their well-meaning efforts to assist others, the outcomes were not as they had hoped. He spoke of numerous instances where empathy compelled him to extend aid, but how Buddha instead imparted the wisdom of awaiting the individual's request for assistance. Every action we take is akin to casting a stone into a pond, Noro remarked, employing a metaphor to clarify the idea. The ripples expand and return to us. When we offer help unbidden, we not only affect the karma of others, but also create ripples that may impact our own lives. Even the Buddha recognized the sanctity of the individual journey of learning and the necessity of respecting each soul's karma. Noro elucidated, suffering, though severe, is a most valuable teacher. He continued, to intrude upon this process is to rob others of the wisdom that suffering alone imparts. Even good deeds can have unforeseen consequences, Noro cautioned. Every action, whether good or ill, reverberates back to us. When we offer unsolicited help, we disrupt another's karmic balance and inadvertently harm ourselves. He shared further tales of individuals whose well-meaning interventions led to complications, emphasizing that suffering is often rooted in past actions and that uninvited assistance can alter necessary lessons. Suffering, Noro explained, is a necessary component of our spiritual growth. Each person, like a precious gem, is shaped by life's pressures and challenges. When we intervene unbidden, we deny them the chance to learn and develop. Noro recounted the story of two friends, Shun and Masu. Shun, learning of Masu's financial woes, secretly paid off some of Masu's debts. Though Shun's intentions were noble, his actions led to unexpected discord and emotional strain in their friendship. Life, Noro began calmly, is like a vast river, and we are but small boats navigating its tumultuous waters. Often, we attempt to steer others' boats without being asked. To illustrate, Noro recounted a tale of a young monk who, eager to help a struggling companion without being asked, inadvertently set off a series of complications, creating an intricate web of challenges for both. In a serene Buddhist monastery surrounded by lush gardens and ancient trees, the wise monk Noro gathered his disciples to discuss a matter of great concern. Their curiosity was evident as they sought to understand why their well-meaning assistance sometimes led to unexpected outcomes. Have you ever wished to assist someone despite their not asking for help? How did it turn out? Have you considered that your good intentions might inadvertently create negative consequences? In the Zen story to follow, we will explore why it is often best not to help unless asked, for the sake of both others and ourselves. Stay tuned, as Buddhist wisdom may alter your perspective on human relationships. Discover how unrequested help can impact both your life and others, and how your karma may be influenced. Hotaka advised, every encounter is a musical note. Listen attentively to the melody revealed through those who cross your path. Find beauty in the harmony of human connections. Remember, whether it is love, a special friendship, or even a fleeting acquaintance, an encounter can transform us forever. In conclusion, the essence of this tale is that every encounter, regardless of its duration or impact, adds to the richness of our lives. Life's journey is a grand adventure of discovery, and every individual who crosses our path bestows a unique gift. Some leave without apparent reason, others may test us, prompting decisions to part ways. Understanding that their purpose is fulfilled and that we must open our hearts to every encounter allows us to learn from destiny's lessons. As we face life's challenges, the universe sends us those who provide the courage to overcome obstacles. Their support and encouragement inspire us, helping us navigate the dance of life. In conclusion, the essence of this tale is that every encounter, regardless of its duration or impact, adds to the richness of our lives. Life's journey is a grand adventure of discovery, and every individual who crosses our path bestows a unique gift. Some leave without apparent reason, others may test us, prompting decisions to part ways. Understanding that their purpose is fulfilled and that we must open our hearts to every encounter allows us to learn from destiny's lessons. As we face life's challenges, the universe sends us those who provide the courage to overcome obstacles. Their support and encouragement inspire us, helping us navigate the dance of life. Each encounter, whether fleeting or enduring, became a cherished part of his life's mosaic. Through trials and triumphs, Hiroshi learned that every experience carried a hidden gift, a valuable lesson contributing to his spiritual growth. In time, he became a senior monk, sharing with others the profound truth imparted by Hotaka that life is a continuous flow of meaningful encounters, each enriching the beauty of our existence. Hiroshi absorbed these words, recognizing the significance of each person and encounter in his life. Their roles are crucial, Hotaka noted, as they remind us of our true path and bolster our resolve to advance. The young novice, guided by Hotaka's teachings, continued to follow his illuminated path. Cherish every person who crosses your path, young hero. Each plays an integral role in your story, just as you do in theirs. Life is an intricate web of destinies, and every encounter contributes to the tapestry of our existence. There are three fundamental types of individuals: those who propel us forward in our evolution, those who refresh our inner world, and those who, though they may accompany us briefly, encourage us to persist. Ultimately, Hotaka concluded with wisdom, some remain with us forever. They are like fixed stars in our sky, steadfast and radiant. True friends, family, or a soulmate. With them, we share the weight of our burdens and the joy of our successes. The young monk, filled with gratitude for those who had walked alongside him, smiled. Hotaka, with a subtle light in his eyes, looked skyward. And then, there are those who appear precisely when we need them, Hotaka remarked, indicating a majestic tree. Just as the roots of this tree anchor it during storms, these individuals support us in our times of need. Hiroshi thought of someone who had been a steadfast refuge during a turbulent period, a person who eventually left, though he wished they had stayed. Reflecting on the many flowers and trees in his life, Hiroshi listened as Hotaka added, Those who cause us pain are often our greatest teachers. They are the rough stones on our path, and despite the discomfort, they help us to grow and discover our inner strength. The young monk closed his eyes, recalling the trials that had shaped his spirit. Envision your life as a garden. Hotaka continued. Every person who crosses your path is akin to a seed planted by destiny. Some grow into vibrant flowers that bloom for a season, others become sturdy trees that endure through the years. Yet, each one promises new growth. Rising slowly, Hotaka pointed to the sky. Observe the birds, young friend. They do not fly without purpose. They are carried by the currents of the air, just as we are guided by the unseen forces of existence. Hiroshi gazed at the birds, contemplating the depth of the master's wisdom. Hotaka, with a penetrating gaze, responded, "People never enter our lives by accident. This truth is more profound than we can fathom. Throughout our lives, we encounter various individuals, each holding a specific role and purpose in our journey. Some come and go, while others remain and guide us through different phases of life." One day, as the venerable monk Hotaka meditated beneath a cherry tree in full bloom, a young man named Hiroshi approached with respect. "Master," he inquired, "sometimes I meet individuals and feel a positive connection, as if I have known them before or they have a special bond with my soul. At other times, I sense a negative energy, as if they are a threat, which unsettles me. Do people truly come into our lives by mere chance? Have you ever observed that certain individuals appear in our lives at pivotal moments, as if sent deliberately to impart a message or aid us in solving a problem? Have you ever felt a sense of déjà vu upon meeting someone, as though you had encountered them in a past existence?" In this discourse, we shall delve into the notion that people enter our lives not by mere chance but for specific reasons. So settle in and remain with us until the end, for the insights you will gain are profound. But first, kindly subscribe to our channel, activate notifications, and share this video. By doing so, you will assist us in creating valuable content daily for your spiritual enrichment.